Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for the Great War of Germany. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we have defeated the Russian Empire. Lenin has so graciously allowed us to take a bunch of territory out of him. And you know, he's also sending us some volunteers, which is also incredibly nice. And probably not deserved, but okay. Thank you. How strong are your troops? They're getting stronger because you have upgraded your recruitment law. So our very first initial push that went really well, probably is going to be a little bit more difficult second. I don't think anybody's going to be surprised by that. You guys, how about you deploy on the Serbian front, and your job is going to be push your way back into the Ottoman Empire. I feel like that's an okay place to start off. And now the Austrians, of course, we can all just focus on one cohesive front line. Ukraine, are you not part of our faction? Huh, I guess I just thought that you'd be part of our faction already. But that's fine. We don't have to worry about Ukraine really at all. So if all of you guys feel confident, which I hope you do, because I'm about to attack with all of you. Is that everybody? More or less. To do another push through here, our beefy troops that have been fighting on the Russian front, the Italians are a joke to them. Well, that's also a very, very large group of troops right there. If we can actually... Please let me... If I can push here and down, and you guys push this way, I would love to surround these 15 divisions. Love, love, love it. You can also see there are some Americans here as well. I mean, the Austrians actually have been losing a little bit of territory, but I'm assuming this is... A lot of American troops have been showing up. Not a huge surprise. Got some bureaucracy, some full rearmament. I guess Blue, you don't really have a battle plan right now. Because you've already accomplished most of your objectives. So your battle plan is to start pushing your way down towards the south. And we have now gotten us around on a lot of British troops. Isn't that just lovely? And you know, we can probably actually start pushing our way. Look at, like, these guys are some 75% modifiers in combat. Just beautiful. So you guys can attack, and you guys can also begin an attack. And even though it might not go well initially, I think you will eventually be able to pull your way out, which would be nice. And you guys are almost ready to cut France in half. I mean, not almost. You're like halfway there. But you are getting some good work done. A lot of British troops are dying right now. 1.3 million against 4 million casualties. I mean, that's not even including all the amount of men that Russia lost, because they are not actually technically in the Entente faction anymore. In fact, they technically don't exist at all. I mean, you know, Micronesia, again, doesn't really make a difference, does it? Hopefully we don't lose too many men here. And again, I think we just need more infantry equipment. Sadly, I don't think we got any of it after the fall of Russia, because I think it was killed by event. And not through the traditional capitulation mechanic. Which is unfortunate. I don't need troops in Lithuania. I mean, I appreciate the commitment to the war. But it's really not that important. We now have 3 convoys. Lovely. Apparently we're transferring troops somewhere. I don't know why. Oh, because this is actually falling apart. Okay, well... try to make your way over here if you can. I didn't realize our front line in South Africa had capitulated. Or had fallen apart. Just get out of there. I'm actually surprised. I don't know how many men were sacrificed down there, but I appreciate each and every one of them. I'm sure they're actually, like, pretty leveled up now as well. Yeah, pretty good. Even though they're all more or less garbage. And they might all get sunk on the way here. That's okay. All these troops will die. You guys are also going to front line here with a focus just to kind of push your way straight through. Because this guy's got a lot of the heavy busters in there. Maybe a bit of a weird way to say that, but some of the very good troops are down there. And we have just researched Flamethrower, which is a nice 12% breakthrough. 900 days for the next level, though. Probably a bit much. It's modified 200%, experience, planning bonus, a little bit of a decryption advantage. Please just die so I can win the war. There's 10 divisions here, and they're all about to eat dirt. Green Army's over here. Do I want Green Army to attack as well? I don't know. It's a great question. Okay, so these guys are now leaving Africa. So we've lost the war in Africa, but we've won the war everywhere else. And I think that's okay. Trying to break their way through the Alps. It's not going to be working. We did get some reinforcements back over there. And France, I mean, they've gotten their manpower back. There's no denying that. Hey, you guys, how about you try to make a push over here as well? If you can kill Belgium, all the merrier. Please stop sinking my convoys. I do need those. If we can actually start pushing Italy from the other direction, they might get a little bit sandwiched in. Which would be nice. Okay, you know what? I'm changing your objective. You're here now, and you're going to spearhead your way this way. Because I don't believe we need this many men on this front line. Especially since most of them really aren't actually accomplishing anything. No, you guys are fine. You guys hold position for now. Serbia, it's hard to fight them. You know what? You guys actually over here. Garrison these ports as well. And I think all these guys right here can also just join this defensive army. Defend the port because we cannot trust the Austrians to do it for us. Which is a shame, but that's the truth. The honest to God truth. Yeah, so defend their ports for them. They need the help. Hopefully not all of our troops die, but I can guarantee you they basically all will. Yes, just leave South Africa. The Boers, they tried their best to help us out, but it did not necessarily pan out. I got 100 divisions down here. I mean, we still outnumber them. 170 to 100, but it's still an ungodly amount of men. Okay, so we got our troops reinforcing here. I think we need another army kind of pushing their way up north. In fact, I actually did not even give you guys a battle plan. Which is this. Please attack. Thank you very much. Oh, we're not actually even assisting in that battle at all. Should be a real shame. But I do feel very confident now. I mean, I was feeling confident before. But this push into France has just been going spectacularly. These ports are still all defended. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're even defending our satellite states ports, even though that's probably not necessarily. They're usually pretty okay sometimes when it comes to defending their ports. So let's go for the reorganize. I mean, what do you do? Stability goes up a bunch. Political power goes down a lot. Now let's go for the Zeppelin campaign. I mean, we're already at war with the United States, so who cares what they think? Their opinion concerns me not. You put so many divisions down here. That's actually insane. Okay, so now we've got tank models. Let's go for some heavy tanks. 148 days is not too bad on that. Is there any obvious weak points? The answer is not really. The answer, if anything, is just try to naval invade this city and get this guy to capitulate immediately, but I don't think that's going to be able to be done, because I definitely will not be able to get air superiority down there, or naval superiority, I should say. I think like most of our troops that we sent over, yeah, we had 18 divisions leaving Africa. We have 6 left. They're probably all dead. But that's okay. It's not that bad. We can get more troops. Just because they're in the bottom of the ocean doesn't change anything. Are you considered at least encircled? You are at least considered encircled. Italy's kind of doing the same thing that France did, which was just throwing a bunch of men at us over and over again, hoping to actually break through. Purple, your line is actually too long. Focus just on the north. That's your job for now. I appreciate your support in these times. I mean, they still got pretty high defense, but you know we're getting better every day. And we're very, very close to getting to the other side of the coast. France right now is at a 81% penalty, or 81% capitulation. And there's a good chance we'll be able to actually take Paris in this battle as well. You have 1 division left. So out of all that, out of all the troops we sent to Africa, 75 made it home. Oh, he might actually be killed right now. We will see if he gets home at all. That army might just be killed outright. So out of all the men we sent to Africa, potentially not a single one is actually going to make it back, which is depressing, to say the least. There's our 95 in this battle up to the north. I think you guys just keep on pushing. We have the manpower. We have the industry to kind of make sure most of these things are still working okay. Do I have too much of something else? Field guns are dropping a little bit. The answer is actually I just don't have enough. I don't have enough factories to actually maintain the amount of troops I actually have. Portugal's showing up there with some divisions. Wait, let's just like stop the attacks for now. I mean, this guy down here still feels pretty confident. So you know what? You keep doing you. You keep doing you. If you feel like it's for the best. We've taken Paris already. Getting France down to 63%. I don't remember when the events to end the war is though, because I know it's here. When we played as Italy in I guess in October, a few months ago, we got a decision like after France basically capitulated, like, hey, sign. Essentially, it would be like the peace with honor in Kaiser Reich, saying, hey, do you want to end the war with France and the Entente? I was like, yes. After we killed France. I don't know if there's a way to make that fight a little bit faster. Okay, so Calais is our new current capital. Paris, I don't think technically borders these provinces, even though it really looks like it does. And if we can capitulate... Have we actually capitulated anybody right now? Just Luxembourg. I mean, we killed Russia, but I don't think the game really recognizes that anymore. It still thinks that it's... The game actually thinks, right now, it's 25% in favor of the Entente. Can you... I'm guessing because the Ottoman Empire was killed. And I'm assuming that is where its justification is. Even though clearly we've got different definitions of who's actually winning right now. I mean, there's still like a ton of people in the Balkans. Like an unbelievable amount. You're you. I mean, green is still going. 1 second. Okay. We're 85. We're pretty close on hopefully getting the victory here. This guy's moves, he's going to remove his own entrenchment bonuses. Which, as we know, are incredibly important. So, Orange, you know what? You continue with your attack. I don't even... Who are you? Are these guys down here? I honestly think that Serbia is actually the most powerful country right now. In terms of fortification, everybody else is not a baby. But we're going to have a harder time dealing with Serbia than with France, for example. And probably with Italy, once we actually get the second front open up with them. So we're at 63 here. We should win. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Like, even 85. Like, their defense is still, like, pretty good. Infantry equipment 4. Sure, why not? Like, it's not actually that good, but... We're at 71. 12 divisions down here is a lot. Don't even worry about trees right now. Okay? You're going to keep trying to fight your way in there, and it's never going to actually work out for you. So one of these guys have 30. Are you already on this front, aren't you? Yes, you are. You actually made it. I'm amazed by that. But you're going to just join up with this guy. No, you're not. You're going to join up with you. These beefy troops are going to make their way to France. These 2 armored cars are also going to go to France. The last 3 guys, we can just keep them over here. something like that should be fine. I would like Lithuania again. I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it's going to benefit me as much as you think it will. But I still appreciate it, you know. It's nice to know somebody's looking out for you. So Lyon is at 89. Again, it's still very difficult to push out anywhere. I guess technically Qing also capitulated, so that's probably why the game is so worried about us. If we can get you to the sea... Okay, you know what? Just stop. There are so many... How many troops does China have? Actually, still only like 40 divisions. Okay. I really thought they would have armed, like, militarized a little bit more than that. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, you know what? You guys here gotta redeploy. You're gonna go here, and your job is just spearhead 2 provinces. So all you gotta do is come to France, because this front is not moving, okay? Are they still not... They still invaded all my islands over here? Like, what's taking you so long? Just finish the job. My God. So you might actually be able to push this line. And yeah, I don't think these areas, unfortunately, don't connect. Do you connect here? You do. You know what? Let's just make this front. You've done it. Okay, so we've actually pushed our way to the sea. Okay, you've cut me off from the sea. Okay, what we need to do is actually create like a front line. Okay, now I think everybody here is fine. I just don't want anybody sailing away and getting sunk. That's the issue here. Cavalry divisions, you immediately are going to go up and around to Antwerp. Just try to get a nice surround on them. Reinforcements are arriving. Okay, I think everybody's kind of where they're supposed to be right now. Which still isn't great, because they're going to have an encirclement penalty, but kind of the best we can do under the current circumstances. But I think this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode, so thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not really, thumb down. If you want to subscribe, and goodbye.